Hey, hi everyone. Vaishali once again. Welcome back on a Sunday. Um, this time I'm trying to connect the last week's dots, and this happened through a conversation that I was having with a person I used to know, and yeah, I thought I knew the person, and we invariably think we know a lot of things, which is what happened. So I was having this conversation, a very long conversation rather, and we so happened to delve into life and death and meaning of life and relationships and a lot of things. Um, and it so happened that this person happened to say that we customize ourselves so very well to somebody's death that we probably mourn the person for 3 days, 4 days, a week, 15 days, month, and after that we forget. And to somewhere I had said that I don't think so we ever forget the person, but probably we stop mentioning about the person so often doesn't mean that the person is erased out from the memory. To which the person agreed on too. And yeah, we don't ever erase out the memories. The people, the energies, the lessons are always left behind. And then the person happened to ask me, um, how does it really matter if somebody is, has passed away or no? And then the person happened to ask me that, have I lost anybody uh, that was who was very close to me? And I, without thinking, I happened to say no. I mean, not really very close to me. I haven't lost anybody that close to me. So the person happened to say, then, yeah, then we shall talk about it when you do lose somebody. And that lingered on, and I was wondering why is it so bothersome to me? And obviously it had a person, if it had a reason, it had a purpose if it was bothering me. And the next day I get up, and after meditation it just suddenly flows to me. I was like, it connects in the sense that it is so easy to hear the noises rather than the voice inside. And I reacted in the same way. It is very, very easy to hear the noise because we understand things from our physical dimensions, from our physicalities. And beyond those physical, to perceive beyond those physicalities takes a little harder work, takes a little diving deep in, and which I had not done in that instance. I was like, oh, I just stepped in the water, and I was like, no, it didn't happen. So, diving a little deeper, the answer came. And I was like, yes. And the answer came to me, and I'm sharing this on social media. And the answer was yes. I had known somebody who died, and I had loved that person greatly, dearly. And that person was no other but me. I was breathing, I was doing all the chores that everybody else does, but I had disconnected from my own emotions. I had suffocated myself in my own body. I was a zombie, walking, talking zombie, but I wasn't alive. I was alive, but I wasn't alive. And that made the difference. So, yes, I had lost myself, I had died, I had lost the emotional connect to myself, I had lost my best friend, which I was me, and that was the answer, and that is what was bothering me, which I had not realized at that point of time. So, having understood that, And having come to the realization of that we can only understand things when we become aware of the self. When we befriend the self, can we befriend somebody else? When we go into self love, of self acceptance with our gods and our demons, with our joys and our pains, with our wounds and our healings. When we accept ourselves in completion of who we are as of today and what we were as of yesterday, we begin to understand more of ourselves. And the more we become aware of the self, I think the more we are willing to become aware of the other. So, unless we do it for ourselves, we really can't do it for somebody else. And I think me dying a little every day over the past 15-20 years led me to the rebirth of me, led me to me being more aware of myself, which I had not been, led me to hearing my voice rather than the noise, and led me to connecting with the voice than the noise. And that has been a beautiful journey. And I have no qualms about dying today. I have no qualms because we all need to die a little to be reborn again. But embrace that death in the process. Befriend that death in the process and say, you served me well till date. Time for you to go. Time for a new me to come into the picture. And that has been a beautiful journey. Thank you.